Welcome to Module 3. This is Music, Business, and Royalties. I am Derek Thomas. If you remember, in Module 2, you learned how to write songs. In this module, I'm going to teach you how to get paid. All right? So, this is where most worship leaders lose thousands of dollars. They write songs, um, but they don't understand the business side. They don't register properly. They don't collect what they're owed, and they leave money on the table. So I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen to you. Let me tell you how I learned this lesson the hard way. Earlier in my career, I wrote a song for my church. It was a good song. People loved it. Other churches started singing it, and someone posted it on YouTube, and it got thousands of views. And you know how much money I made from that? Zero. Why? Because I didn't register it. I didn't know about pros or mechanical royalties or publishing. I just wrote the song and assumed that was it. A few years later, I wrote another song. This time, I learned the business side. I registered it with BMI. I distributed it through DistroKid. I registered with the MLC, and I did everything right. And that song generated over $5,000 in royalties in the first year, and it's still paying me quarterly checks. Same caliber song, same level of talent. The only difference was I understood the business, and that's what this module is about, making sure that you collect every dollar that you're owed. Here's what you need to understand. There are multiple income streams from every song that you write. And if you don't set up each stream properly, you're leaving money on the table. So let me break down the different types of royalties. Number one, performance royalties. Every time your song is performed publicly in church, on radio, on streaming platforms, in a coffee shop, even, you're owed money. Most worship leaders don't collect this. Number two, mechanical royalties. Every time your song is reproduced, CDs, downloads, streams, you're owed money. Again, most worship leaders don't collect this. Number three, you have sync licensing fees. When your song is used in media, film, TV, commercials, video games, you're owed an upfront fee plus back in royalties. Almost no worship leader pursues that. Number four, print royalties. When someone prints your sheet music or chord charts commercially, you're owed money. It's rare for worship leaders, but it happens. Here's the kicker. Each of these requires a different registration with different organizations. If you only register with one organization, you're only collecting one type of royalty. That's like having four bank accounts but only withdrawing from one. So the money's there, you're just not accessing it. That's what we're covering in Module 3. And here's what we're going to tackle in this module. Lesson 2, understanding the three types of royalties. I'm going to break down performance, mechanical, and sync royalties in detail so you know exactly what each one is and how to collect it. In lesson 3, it's going to be performance rights organizations. You'll hear me say the word pros, performance rights organizations. BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, what they are, which one to join, how to register your songs so you can collect performance royalties. They're going to talk about it. In lesson 4, we're going to look at mechanical royalties and distribution, how to distribute your music, what the MLC is, and of course, how to make sure you're collecting mechanical royalties from streaming. Okay, it's going to be it's going to be really good. Lesson 5, publishing, what it is and how publishing works. This is the most confusing part of the music business. I'm going to demystify it. What is a publisher? What's a publishing deal? And should you sign one? In lesson 6, we'll look at sync licensing, take a deep dive, how to get your songs placed in TV, film, commercial, and other places. This is where the big money is, guys. And I'll show you how I got an Adidas deal and how you can pursue sync opportunities. In lesson 7 of 8, we got a copyright protection and registration lesson. How to protect your songs legally, when to register with the U.S. Copyright Office, and what to do if someone steals your work. It's all happened to me. Okay? In lesson 8, we're going to talk about building your royalty empire. we're going to put it all together. How? I'll show you how with my personal system for managing all my royalties, tracking income, maximizing every stream. By the end of this module, you'll know more about music business than 95% of worship leaders out there, and probably other people as well. And you'll be set up to collect every dollar that you deserve. Let's begin. Let's start with the mindset shift. Before we dive into the technical stuff, I need you to make a mindset shift. You are not just a worship leader, you are a business owner. Your songs are assets, they generate income, they have value, and you need to treat them like the valuable assets that they are. And that means registering them properly, tracking their performance, collecting what you're owed, protecting your copyrights, and making strategic decisions about licensing and publishing. This isn't greedy, this is stewardship. God gave you a gift and you're creating something of value, and you have a responsibility to steward that well, including financially. If you don't collect the royalties, someone else will. And that's real talk. Someone else will. There are companies that collect unclaimed royalties and keep them. So don't let that be your money. Okay? Here's your assignment for this lesson. Step 1, make a list of every song that you've written. The title, the year written, and whether it's recorded or not. Just make an inventory. Get an inventory. Step 2, for each song, answer the following questions. Is it registered with a pro? BMI, ASCAP, CSAC. Is it distributed on streaming platforms? Is it registered with the MLC? Is it copyrighted? And have you ever made money from it? Be honest, most of you will answer no to most of these questions, and that's okay, because we're going to fix it. In step 3, I want you to post in the community. I have so many songs, so many are registered. Whatever number of them are generating income, put that in there. And just say, I'm ready to fix this. And in the next lesson, we're diving deep into the 3 types of royalties. This is foundational, so don't skip it. See you there.